name's Daniel Mancina. I'm 30 years old. The most interesting thing about me is probably that I'm blind. I found out when I was 13, I went for like a regular eye checkup, and then he noticed something was wrong. And I got passed around through like a bunch of specialists and stuff until they found that I had like a hereditary degenerative eye disease called retinitis pigmentosa, or RP. I never dwelled on it or like worried about it. I mean, it's hard to when you're that young, you know, you're more worried about just being a kid and skating and girls or whatever, until like it really starts affecting your life, then you're forced to face it. So I didn't really notice any of my vision problems until I got a little bit older, probably around like in my 20s. You know, I stopped driving at night. Once you lose your license, it's like a huge, loss of your independence. I've lost about 95% of my sight. You just relearn everything, you know? Yeah, I'm lucky enough to have like a bunch of super close friends and like family that like supports me and helps me. Well, really they help me not use my blindness as an excuse. Kind of what forces me to keep pushing myself. It's really important to have, otherwise you kind of get stuck in this routine of just like having everything done for you. And that's a huge part of like why I still do all the things I do and kind of have the attitude that I have. Some people don't even expect me to like leave the house. When I was young, I asked one of my doctors, like the best doctor I ever had, Dr. Gorin. This is at UCLA, and I asked him, what should I do? Like, I don't know, like just kind of looking for advice. And he just told me, like, do exactly what you want to do. Do whatever you want to do. Just find what you like. Don't think about you being blind, how it's going to hold you back, because then it is going to hold you back, really. So just do exactly whatever you feel like doing. You name it, I still do it. That was kind of like my mission at first, like dealing with my blindness was trying to do the things that I used to do when I was sighted, and kind of get that back. Skating feels good because once I get like into the zone or whatever, it's like the only time where I don't really think about being blind or my vision or anything. I just kind of think about the trick and how am I going to land it. I'd say there's probably more gratification with it because everything's just a little bit more challenging for me. My Instagram is just me doing things that I wouldn't, expect a blind person to do. So that just started out of like that feeling of people treating me different and stuff like that, and then wanting to just change the perspective. Throwing darts, get a bullseye in darts, beer pong. All kinds of stuff, just things that are enjoyable to watch. Hopefully helps change what you think I'm capable of or what a blind person is capable of. School is 10 times harder. You gotta get all your books and everything converted. There's my bachelor's for psychology, and then I'll go on for my master's. I do a lot of like public speaking and just advocacy. So usually for like blind kids or something like that, I'll go and speak and skate and work with them and just share my experience and struggles and try to relate with them and help them, realize that you can still live a fulfilled life. Whatever kind of motivation or inspiration I can have for people, and hopefully I can give you a little bit of motivation to push yourself and just be a better person.